is Harish Godeti and welcome to my channel. This channel is about business, technology and personal growth. Today's topic is it's very interesting, but it's also at the same time a little bit scary. And today's topic is about learned helplessness. This is the reason I'm sharing this topic is this is something most people don't really understand that this is what they're going through unless it's too late. The second thing is they confuse learned helplessness with procrastination, which it is not. So I'm going to talk about what learned helplessness is. The reason I want to share it because it is something I had a challenge with, and I'm going to share with you the exact steps I follow to overcome this particular problem. So before we get started, as I said, this channel I'm going to share a lot of content about business, technology and personal growth. I strongly believe until as a business owner, if we grow, the business won't grow. So there's a lot of content around personal growth as well. So do subscribe to this channel because I almost average a video a day, so you're going to get a lot of content out on this particular channel. So what is learned helplessness? So if you are a go-getter, if you are a successful person, if you crushed everything in the past and reached all your goals, and right now let's say if you're struggling to achieve success, struggling to meet your goals a day or every week or month or year, and you are in this vicious cycle that you're setting up goals, you're trying to do something, you're not able to do it, then probably you're struggling with learned helplessness. And the thing is, it is very rare that go-getters getting things done and these high performers to actually procrastinate. They don't do it, but they actually suffer from learned helplessness. And here's what it is all about. So what happens is when you're learning a lot of stuff, like you're taking courses, reading books, meeting a lot of people, attending classes and doing all that stuff, what happens is at some point you're drowned in opportunities. So whatever problem you see that's happening around, you think it is it appears like an opportunity for you to solve. So, right, so there are so many opportunities around you that you literally drown in opportunity. That's one problem. The second thing that happens when you learn all this stuff, read books and take all these courses, is for every given problem that you're trying to solve or trying to complete a task, what happens is you will have since you know so much, you will have like 10 different ways for every single thing, and then what happens is you don't do anything. So that's what I call as, for me at least, that's what learned helplessness is all about. You have so much information that you're not able to take action. Everything seems to be good for you, like, okay, if I try this it might be good, if I do this task in a different way it may be good. So at the end of the day you end up doing nothing. So that my friends is learned helplessness, and it is very dangerous. So you will see days, weeks and months pass by and nothing really seriously happens, because you're not taking action, and you think there is always a better way to do, and you read more, you take more courses, but you don't take action on one particular thing, right? So what happens is all of a sudden you don't meet your goals, all of a sudden you don't take enough action in your job or your career or business, and it affects it. So even though you're a top performer once, right now what happens is you will struggle to go ahead and achieve what you really set out to. So that is very dangerous, and the cycle continues. And what happens is then you start negative beliefs or limiting beliefs starts to get set into you. You think, okay, this probably is not right for me, or this is something I can't do, or these limiting beliefs start creeping in, and then you stop taking action altogether. So it's a big problem, and it's a very serious problem. So how do we go ahead and address this problem, or how do we solve this learned helplessness? Maybe there are so many ways. I'm going to share a framework or steps that I took to solve this problem once and for all. Now I don't struggle with it anymore. So here's what I did. The first thing is step one. So I actually have notes here. So step one is really about whenever you're trying to take an action, like solve a problem or do a task. The step one is really about asking a question. You ask a question: do I have all the information I need? With high performers, most of the time they have more than one answer. Obviously, that's what's causing the problem. So it's always a yes most of the time. So do I have all the information I need to complete this task, to solve this problem, to launch this product, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish? The first question you ask is, do I have all the information I need, at least to get it out of the door, or to get the task done? So once you have that answer, then you go to the next step, which is basically what I did is, let's say I have a plan. So whatever the action, if I have all the answers, the information, I break it down into a plan. So let's say I have 10 options. I get 10 answers to do a certain thing, right? Then I take all those 10 actions or 10 options and make 10 plans. So earlier, when you have this learned helplessness problem, what happens is you look at all these 10 and you worry which one to take, which route to take. In this step, what you do is you go ahead and just write down 10 plans, right? So there are 10 ways to achieve your outcome. So write down those 10 and just put an estimate on how much time it will take for you to do it in 10 different ways to get the same outcome. So step two, go ahead and create plans, plans from the information you have. Step three, take one plan at a time and implement it. So that is the key, or that is the critical thing. You just need to take one plan, implement it till the end and see if it works or not, and then if it doesn't work, throw it away, go to plan B or plan 2 and do it, and then if that doesn't work or get the outcome that you want, move on to plan 3. So that way you're not wasting your knowledge. You have immense knowledge on how all the things you can do, and then now you know that you have different plans to actually implement it. So that way you actually overcome learned helplessness and continue to go on a winning strike that you always do. So let me give you an example. For example, prospecting. Let's say you're selling your software or services or whatever that is. Trust me, we're always in sales. So whether you're an employee or whatnot, you're always selling to someone. So let's just take an example of prospecting, right? So when you read so many sales books and take so many sales courses, you will get at least 20 or 30 ways to prospect. Social media prospecting, email marketing, cold calling, email prospecting, Facebook advertising, social media advertising or PPC. There are so many ways to prospect, and each one you don't know which one is the right thing for that particular idea or for your business or for your product, right? So the answer is simple. Go ahead, create those plans on how you want to use a specific technique to achieve the outcome, and that's pretty much it. Go do one thing at a time, and what you'll see is amazing. You will see that you'll make significant progress and not really stop anymore. So that's how you overcome learned helplessness. Simple 3 steps. Step 1, ask a question if you have all the information or not for a given task or a problem or whatever that you're trying to do. The second thing is take all that information and create plans from it, especially when you have more than 2, 3, 4 ways to solve the problem or complete the task. And step 3, take one task, see it 100% through, then move on to the next task. So this, my friends, will save you from learned helplessness, and really all the knowledge that you have in your head will be used to the best of your efforts, and success is guaranteed if you go ahead and follow this framework. And you'll not only get rid of learned helplessness, but you will grow your business, career, whatever it is, exponentially in a very short time. So I hope this video will help you overcome the learned helplessness challenge. And as I said, do subscribe to this channel so you can learn a lot about business, technology, and personal growth. Until next time, thank you for watching.